Hi everyone, my name is Matt Birkinshaw. Welcome again to another installment of our Find the Expert series. Today we're going to be talking with Angela Malz about how to find a great interior designer. Angela, welcome.
Thank you. Good to be here.
And it's great to have you. So again, today we're talking about how to find a great interior designer. I know you have your own firm, So Creative Custom Interiors. So tell me, Angela, if you were to advise someone who's looking in another area, another state perhaps, what they should look for in hiring an interior design firm, what are some of the factors that they should look at?
It's always difficult to find a good designer in an area because there are so many out there. But there are a few ways to zero in on the ones that really know what they're doing. First, I always suggest you ask family and friends. Generally, designers are referred more than any other way of getting business. So I would ask for referrals from friends and family. Once you get referrals from friends and family, if you're still looking, another great resource is your local flooring shop that sells tile and carpet. Designers are regulars in those stores, and they buy carpet and tile regularly if they're doing remodels, and that's a great way. They always know who knows what's going on, who's busy, who does a good job, who works well with the clients. They always have a really good insight there. And lastly, houzz.com is a fantastic website. It's HOUZZ.com. There are opportunities there for designers to put their information, job pictures, lots of testimonials. You can really read from clients and coworkers that have worked with them and get a real good picture on how they work and what they do and what their specialties are. So those are a few ways that I would suggest you find a designer.
And once they have the short list and they start contacting designers, what should they be looking for? What should they be asking about when they speak to a designer?
Yes, those questions are very important. You want to find out how much experience they have. How long have they been in the business? Are they familiar with local vendors, and do they have good relationships with contractors? You also want to ask for referrals from clients that they have recently worked with. You want to ask to see pictures of recent jobs. Make sure they're either current or just recently finished. You don't want to look at pictures of a job they did 8 years ago and now they're not really doing that work anymore. You also want to find out if they are a decorator or a designer, and there's a lot of confusion that can come with interior decorating versus interior designing. Interior decorators are really going to be more a go-to for staging, putting draperies up, or arranging furniture. A designer can do that, but also help with remodeling, moving walls, more on the construction side, and actually designing a home or remodel. So those are two good clues. Another one that's really important is when you call the designer, do they listen? How well do they listen to your desires, your questions? Are they really attentive to what your project is about and who you are and what your priorities are? That's a good giveaway as to whether they're going to be a good fit for you.
Excellent. So what I'm hearing from you is that they should obviously ask their friends and family who have had design work done or know designers, because that's a great resource. Look to the supply stores in the industry who deal with designers on a regular basis, and also check out houzz.com for some industry-specific listings. And I like what you said about asking them about their experience and how they work with their clients, and also finding out whether they're just doing the decorating or whether they're a true interior design firm. So these are some great factors to look for when looking for an interior design firm anywhere. What could a client expect when they work with your firm as far as customer experience?
When they work with our firm, they can expect to be treated with respect. I know designers can be very intimidating, and we try very hard to make sure that all of our clients feel very welcome, regardless of the size of their project. We have a fantastic, knowledgeable staff. We are approachable. We try to make it as comfortable for the client as possible. We really prioritize communication with the client. We want the client to know what is going to happen at each meeting, what the next step is going to be, so that there are no surprises. We have an established process that we use, so everything is very organized, and the unknown is always an area where clients can feel uncomfortable, and a lot of times we're talking about spending a lot of money, and that can also make a client feel uncomfortable. So we take a lot of care in making sure our clients are listened to, that we know exactly what their priorities are, and we help them reach their design goals. We really see ourselves more as a representative of our clients, more than telling them what to do. We want to hear what their vision is and help them accomplish that vision.
And speaking of establishing that vision and speaking with your clients, I know you do something really interesting and a little bit different with new prospective clients. Can you tell me something about that?
Yes. When we have a client call the firm, they might be interested in a remodel or a new home build. We really can't give them a whole lot of information on the phone until we know more about them and more about their project. So what we do is we send them a questionnaire. It's very detailed. It covers a lot of ground, but it is invaluable in the information that it provides us. And it also helps the client kind of narrow down on what their priorities are. A lot of times clients will know that they want to remodel the master bathroom, but they haven't really thought through, well, does that include the master bedroom? Does that include a steam shower? So it really gets to very detailed questions in every area. Talks about lifestyle. How often do you entertain? Do you plan on living in this home for more than 5 years? And all of that gives us invaluable resource to be able to assess the project and help guide the client to make decisions that will help them use their money in the best way.
And is that something you generally charge for this initial analysis process?
No, we don't charge for that process. Many designers charge for their questionnaires. They also charge for their initial appointments. We're a little different in that way, that we really like to assess the jobs, get the questionnaires, and we even meet with the client here in our office at no charge to do a project assessment, really look at it and see is the budget realistic for what they want to do, and really guide them as to whether we should be the next step, and if we're a good fit for each other, frankly. Sometimes people will come to us, but they really, they're so in the early stages of the project that they actually need to hire an architect before they hire us. And so when we get the information from that questionnaire, we can help guide them and know, yes, we're the right next step for you or not. But we are always, the goal is always to make sure that the client is helped and told exactly what the next step should be and what would be in their best interest.
Well, that sounds like an excellent service, and sounds like you're giving away a lot of value there to make sure that you and your clients are a great fit. So, what is your preferred method for being contacted?
You can reach us by phone, 704-906-4942. You can also email me at angela@sccinteriors.com, and we would love to talk with anyone who has a project coming up.
That's great, Angela. I've thrown up your phone number as well as your offer on my page too. I think it's a great offer. I highly encourage anyone watching this video to take you up on that if they're in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, because this is some great value that you're offering for your potential new clients. And again, Angela, I just want to thank you for being with us today and offering us some great information about what people should look for in hiring an interior designer.
My pleasure. Thanks so much for including me.
Great. Thank you, everyone, for watching this video. We welcome you to check out the other videos on Finding a Local Expert TV YouTube channel. Thanks again for being here. We'll see you next time.